Good evening, everyone. This is Kim Coles on a Friday night with too much lip gloss. I was trying to overcompensate for the fact that I'm not wearing any makeup. All right, this is going to be really, really quick because a friend of mine is mourning his pet who passed away tonight. And so I'm going to try to cheer him up. But I promised I would go live every single day. So tomorrow I will come back and tell the story of the audition that I had yesterday. And I said I was going to come tonight and talk about it, but I can't talk about it because I got to go cheer up my friend. Whew. But I'm going to tell you what I have for you tonight. Okay, I know the glasses are causing glare, but you don't need to see how I look tonight. All right, so I'm going to make this really, really, really quick. So I have behind me 855,000 books. And I always tease myself for the fact that I have not really read all of those books. I want to read those books. As a kid, I was an avid reader. But right now, I don't have the time and I don't take the time to read. And it makes me very, very depressed. But I love books, as you can see. What I just did was I pulled a book off my shelf that I have read. I have read this book all the way through and it helped me so much. It's by Shelley Campbell and it's called The Wealthy Spirit. She has another book too called, I don't have it handy, From Zero to Zillionaire. And what's really amazing about this book is that it is daily affirmations for financial stress reduction. This book helped me when I was going through my depression over shopping my way into incredible debt. This book helped me every day. I'm going to read something. I just intuitively pulled a page. I'm going to read it to you and share this with you. So if you're looking for a book to help you, and I don't get any endorsement or anything. I did happen to meet her. She lives in Los Angeles. She's a wonderful, feisty, red-haired lady who teaches people how to feel good about themselves, feel good about their money. And she's the one who taught me in this book that budget is not a bad word. Budget stands for baby, you deserve to get everything. And sometimes you have a high budget, sometimes you have a medium budget, and sometimes you have a low budget, but budget is not a bad thing. So people always ask me about my bookshelf and about how many of those books I've actually read. And in all honesty, I have not read all of them, but I have read this one. And I will say I got halfway through this book at the time when I was extremely depressed, and I booked a job during the time I was reading this. So it's daily affirmations. And we all know that affirmations and saying your gratitude and praying every day and meditating every day, however it is that you talk to spirit and you have spirit talk to you, you do it every day. This is every day. You do this and like you feel good. So I found one. It's really good. It's Shelley Campbell, The Wealthy Spirit. And she's funny and she tells stories and you read each one. Like some of the affirmations are really cool. Like each one has a story, but some of the affirmations are, I give generously to myself and to others and reap rich rewards. I love and being loved. I am at the heart of everything. I love what I do and that love brings me all the money I want. My life is rich and filled with adventure. I have abundance in my life and plenty to share with others. So it's that energy, and I just want to share it with you. By the way, this is one of the books that I'm going to be sharing with my community mastermind, which actually starts on Sunday. There are wonderful people who have said yes to step into my year-long membership called the Community Mastermind. It starts on Sunday with a class called Pillars for Success and Self-Mastery. Oh, I'm so excited. And this is one of the books that we're going to be talking about. But I wanted to give you just a taste. By the way, you can go to communitymastermind.com. And when you sign up right away, I'm going to get you into the class on Sunday. And by the way, if you can't attend on Sunday, no worries. You're going to get the replays of everything. So, oh, hi, Dee Marie Ward. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm not your soror. Kim Whitley is your soror. I have to explain to every Delta Sigma Theta Queen, that I'm actually not your soror. Somehow, some way, my name got put on the list of deltas, and I think it's because somebody one day confused Kim Whitley with Kim Coles. Kim Whitley is your soror. I am not. I'm your sister, but I'm not your soror. I do look good in red, though. Okay. All right. The community mastermind. Thank you, Team Kim, for putting that there. There is still time to go and join. As soon as I'm done, because I'm not going to stay on long, I'm going to read you something that I intuitively chose just by pulling out one page. And the page is, whose advice are you taking? Whose advice are you taking? So I'm going to read a quote, because at the top of each page, she has a quote by someone else. And I'm going to read a little bit about the message. If I wanted to become a tramp, I would seek information and advice from the most successful tramp I could find. You know, back in the day, they used to call like a hobo or tramp or like, I guess, a homeless person. So that's what a tramp means, I guess. Maybe it might be a trollop and a tramp. If I wanted to become a failure, I would seek advice from people who have never succeeded. If I wanted to succeed in all things, I would look around me for those who are succeeding and do as they have done. So what this is all about is, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you surrounding yourself with? If you are surrounding yourself with people who are naysayers and quote unquote haters, and those of you know me, I don't even like that term, and people who ain't doing nothing and ain't gonna do nothing, love them, bless them, but you got to get yourself around some people who are succeeding. You got to get yourself around some people who are uplifted or on their way, who are moving upstream. No, downstream. Downstream with the flow of good. You got to hang out with people who are doing good things. And, you know, the people who are complaining and staying a victim will have something to say about it, but you can't even listen to it. You can go back and help them after you're where you need to be. Seriously. And I mean to do this with love. To do this with love, you've got to hang out with people who are successful and are doing well and speaking in powerful words. Why are you hanging around with people who are not where you want to be, really, and don't have the same dreams that you have? You can't help them. You got to help yourself. And like I said, you can go back and share what you have with them if you really, really want to. Seriously, somebody said amen. Today's affirmation was, and by the way, you start this book whenever you want to. It's daily affirmations, but day one is the day you pick it up, right? And so I am successful and earning more and more and more money every day. That's the affirmation for today. Seriously, whose advice are you taking? Are you listening to people who have no clue, who tell you like, girl, if I was you, I wouldn't do that. I don't know about that. I don't think that that's a good look for you. They don't even have a good look. Seriously, I'm saying this with love. Take the advice of people who are where you want to be. Take the advice of people who are where the people that you want to be or where they are. Does that make sense? Like, take the advice of the mentors, to the gurus of the gurus. Seriously. Invest in yourself, invest in your mind, invest in your spiritual education, invest in your financial education by people who are doing it and not people who are talking about it, or people who they're just, they just ain't got it together yet, because no one has told them that it's within them. By the way, I'm not downing anybody who is speaking negatively or who isn't where they really want to be. They just may not realize that the way to get there is you got to go within, and then you got to educate yourself. You got to surround yourself with people who are doing the kinds of things you want to do. I know that you're the kind of people that surround you here are the kinds of people who surround yourself with people who speak a certain way, who carry themselves a certain way, and who are going in a certain direction. Go hang out with those people. Seriously. Like, there's no, look, it's 2020, y'all. Let me close this book. I'm gonna preach. I don't do rants very often, but I'm gonna do a rant tonight. It is 20 freaking 20. I can't curse. I mean, I can curse, but y'all don't think I curse. I can't curse for you. I want to curse so bad. It is 20 freaking 20. When are we going to get it together? Seriously. And I'm speaking to myself too. I have visions and dreams and things that I have not even begun to fulfill. because I'm busy doing too many things, or I'm focused on too many things, or whatever it is my issues are. I'm working on my issues. My issues, I've got too many things. I let myself be too distracted by too many things. I'm about to hone in and get real focused, y'all. It's 20 freaking 20. Like, it's the beginning of a new decade. And the actions that you take today lend themselves to how your future is going to turn out. So if you keep talking about what you fitting to do and what you gonna do, yes, I said fitting, what you fitting to do, what you gonna do, it's just, it's exhausting. I'm speaking to myself. I'm telling you, I'm ranting at you, and I'm telling myself at the same time. Every day I'm taking inspired action. What inspired can you take? What baby step can you take today? I mean, right now it's 7:24 PST. Most of you are on the East Coast. It is 10:25. What are you doing tonight? I mean, other than watching me on the Facebook, and I appreciate you being here, pick up a book, pick up something, write a plan for your 2020, and take one inspired action. By the way, that would be the inspired action, to give yourself the gift of reading one page in one inspiring book, or to write down your dream now. What are we doing to move ourselves forward? It's also 20 degrees in New York City, so it's 2020 and it's 20 degrees in New York, and I hear it's going to be really cold as the weekend goes by. So that means you can stay in, curl up with a good book, this one or whatever book you choose, and read and refresh your mind, invest in yourself. And like I said, stop listening to the naysayers and the people who don't know. They don't know. They don't even know what they don't know. But I know you know, because you have a desire in your heart. Pull that desire out of in your heart, look at it and go, what we fitting to do? What we fitting to do in 2020? And get it done. A vision board session would be amazing. Oh, really? Do you know, I haven't done a vision board in so long. Let me think about that. A vision board session. That might be interesting. Here's the thing I learned about vision boards. That they're wonderful. They are wonderful tools. But you have to align yourself with that vision board. You can't have just pretty pictures for the sake of pretty pictures. You have to really align your energy first, and then create your vision board or your vision statement. It has to be aligned. It can't just be all about and all out there. It has to be out there because you've put your energy in alignment first. So I will only do a vision board party if we can align our energy first. Be real specific. I'm going to tell you all a story and I'll let you go. I'm so glad that you brought that up. Who brought up the vision board? Charmaine Cuff. So years ago, I had a vision board. And I'm not going to lie, Idris Elba was on my vision board. Now, I hadn't met him yet, and I have since met him, and I'll tell you that story sometime. I mean, nothing happened. He's wonderful. I've told the story about meeting Idris, but okay. So he's on my vision board. And it was a picture, I want to say it was probably either Essence Magazine or Bride Magazine or Black Bride or something, because it was a picture of a beautiful sister on a little motorcycle, like one of those little like cute mopedy motorcycles, not like a Harley Davidson, but like a cute little motorcycle. She was in wedding attire, cute wedding dress, and like a little fascinator in her hair and natural hair, and she was gorgeous. And Idris Elba was sitting on the back of the bike. Now she was holding on to this is a true story. This was on my vision board. She's holding on to the handlebars of the little moped, and she's looking ahead, you know, where she's going. And Idris Elba in the photograph is faced out this way, looking over there, looking off into the distance. She's focused on her path, and he's looking over there. Now, it was a fashion shoot. And the picture was probably more about him than it was about her. It might have even been a feature with him. I don't even know, but the picture was really about him because he was already Idris Elba. He hadn't reached the height of where he is right now, but he was really on his way. So like I said, I don't remember. It might have been Essence. I don't know what it was. I had this picture on my vision board. It was a scooter, Charmaine. It was a cute little scooter. She was cute. And he was fine as he want to be, chocolatey and delicious, but looking off into the distance. I took this vision board to my therapist at the time. And I said, I want to show you my vision board. And she went, you know, that little tisk, tisk, tisk. I said, what are you talking about? Look at this beautiful, handsome man. They're married now. They're off on their wedding. I don't know, whatever. It was a fashion shoot. She's beautiful. She has all this natural hair. It was fluffy, like how I wanted my hair to be. And it's Idris Elba, like the ultimate delicious, chocolatey. Those of you who know me, you know how I feel about Idris. Okay. I said, what's wrong with this picture? She said, look at their body language. Do you want to be a woman who's driving in her marriage while your husband is looking off to the side? So I get that it's a fashion picture. I get that you put it there because you find him attractive or whatever, but look at the energy of this photo. She's driving everything and he's just taking a ride. Like, oh, look at the meadow. Look at the flowers in the meadow. No, actually, he has an accent. No, look at those flowers over there. Right, what's up, man? You enjoying your flowers? Right, I'll meet you later for a beer. All right, dude. Because you know that's how he talks. Like, people think he's posh. He's not posh at all. He's a regular British, London, Brixton kind of dude. And those of you know what I mean, know what I mean. All right, I'll see you down at the pub later, dude. All right, he's not focused. He's not holding on to her. He's not looking in the same direction. He's looking off way over there. She was like, do you want that energy in your relationship? This is on your vision board. This is your hashtag. And this is before we were doing hashtag relationship goals. This is way before then. Hashtag relationship goals. She said, you want that? You want the energy of a man looking off to the side somewhere while you're riding and driving the whole relationship. She said, you better cut that off your vision board. I love my old therapist. You better no, that's not the energy you want. And she was right. And so I will only do a vision board. I will only do a vision board if we could talk about really a lie. It's not about cutting out. It's not just about cutting out pretty pictures of the things you desire. It's got to be really focused. I cut that picture off lickety split because up until that time, that's the kind of man that I had been attracting. Someone where I was driving the relationship and he was just along for the ride. It wasn't Idris, but it was a lot of relationships that I had. That was what I was calling in my life. Somebody, I'll do the driving. You just sit and go along for the ride. I don't want that in a relationship. That's not what I want. Why do I have that on my vision board? Yeah, Charmaine, he's a very, very thick accent. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Right. What's up? He's a very, very thick accent. Hey, Kim, you're Kim Coles. You're that funny girl on the telly. I love you. You're wicked funny, man. When I met him, that's what he said to me. Oh, no. I was like, you know who I am? So, oh, no, you're wicked funny. Oh, you're that funny girl from the telly. Right. You're funny, wicked funny, man. Okay, I might as well tell the story. I was hosting an event in DC. This is many, many years ago. Again, Idris was just taken off like a rocket. I'll come back and post the photo. I've done it before. Those of you who've heard me tell the story, forgive me, I'm telling the story again. He was one of the people being honored. I was the MC for the event. Louis Gossett was there. Neo was there. Idris Elba, a few other people. It's my job as the MC to make sure I meet everyone, get everyone comfortable. And I was like, oh my God, Idris Elba's going to be here. Oh my God, oh my God. And I had found out that he likes his women thick. Like you have never seen Idris with some little skinny girl. No offense to my skinny girlfriends. Hold on. Team Kim is telling me to be quiet. All right, I'll take off my glasses. Team Kim tells me what to do. Okay. So this is many, many years ago. I'm in DC. I'm in a beautiful gown. I know I'm going to be meeting all the people. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to meet Idris. And like I said, if you look at Idris's really career of dating, he does not like skinny women. No offense to my thin sisters. No offense. He likes them thick. Even his wife now is not some little skinny. She's got like a little, she's got a little booty or whatever. Okay. So this is well before he married to this lady. This is years ago. So I was like, oh my God, Idris is going to be mine. I just feel it. I know it. He's going to be mine. I'm going to make him mine tonight. Now, I had found out through what I call, some people would call it research, but I call it, well, you might call it stalking. I call it research. I had done my extensive research on Idris, and I found out that one of his parents was from Ghana, and I forgot where his other parent was from. So he's British. He's, born in Great Britain, but he is of African heritage, and one of his parents was from Ghana. And I had just found out that through there's a company called AfricanAncestry.com. They're phenomenal. So they're like 23andMe and all these other DNA testing companies, but they are specifically for African Americans. And you swab the inside of your jaw and you send it off and you find out where on the motherland you're from. I had just found out that on my father's side, I am from Ghana. Wait a minute. Idris is from Ghana. I just found out I'm from Ghana, and he likes some thick. That's it. He's about to be mine. In my mind. Hello. You've reeled us in. Charmaine, it's all your fault. I love you. Okay. So I'm like getting myself ready, and I go backstage, and I actually said to him, hello, Idris, how are you? My name is Kim Coles. I'm the host for the event. And he says, what I just said, he said, right? You're Kim Coles. I know you are. You're that funny girl from the telly. Because by this time I'd been on In Living Color and Living Single. I'd had a really nice career, and he knew who I was. I was like, oh, he knows who I am. I'm in there. Now here's the moment. Because every other woman is trying to be cute and sexy and like, hi, Idris, you're so talented. Hi, Harry. Yeah. Hi, Idris. Hi. They were trying to get noticed. Hi, Idris. Hi, Harry. No. I decided to mac this brother to Africa. I'm going to mac him all the way to Africa. He's going to be mine. And this is what I did. So I just want to tell you, I'm so glad that you know who I am. I just found out some information that I want to share with you. It's just delightful. You're from Ghana, right? On your mom's side, your dad's side, I don't remember now. He says, right. Yeah, my mom's from Ghana. I was like, yes, well, I just did the African ancestry test, and I too am from Ghana. I am your countrywoman. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I actually use the term countrywoman. That's how I'm going to mac. I'm going to mac in a whole other style. Tell me that doesn't have swag. I macked him back to the motherland. Said, I'm from Ghana. I'm your countrywoman. And he, swear to God, says to me, no, shut up. I don't believe it. Shut up. You're from Ghana. Shut up. Oh, wow. Come here and give me a hug, cousin. He calls me his cousin. And in my mind, I'm like, well, can we be kissing cousins? True story. Come here, give me a hug, cousin. So he hugs me. And I'm like, if this is the way I can get in, I'll do the best I can. He's hugging me. Now, the coolest thing ever about this is I have pictures of this moment because the guy I was dating was there taking pictures because he knew I had a crush on Idris, and he didn't have a problem with it because he knew nothing was going to happen. I have pictures of the moment I'm talking to him, the moment he looks at me as if to say, oh, and he literally is welcoming me into the tribe. He's like, there's a picture of him going like this. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be your cousin. I literally have a picture of me going, cousin. Then later on in the evening, we took a really nice photo. True story. Now it gets better. Every time I have run into Idris over the years, and I haven't seen him in a really long time, like probably 6 or 7 years now. Every time I run into him, he sees me and he goes, cousin, and I get a hug. So any event, any place I've ever been, because the girls are still there like, oh my God, Idris Elva's here. Oh my God, Idris is here. He goes, Kimmy, cousin. I get hugs. I get hugs from Idris. Not the kind of hugs I thought I wanted, but I'll take a hug. I have this story in my one woman show, and I literally show the pictures on behind me, and it's hysterical because there is a moment where I'm like, no, this is not going the way I want it to. Like, cousin? Every time I've seen him since then, cousin. And I'm the only girl in the room that he hugs. True story. True story. He was so pleasant. He's so wonderful. He's completely charming. The last time I saw him was remember for a brief moment, he was the Smart Water spokesperson. And this is huge, you guys, because it was Jennifer Aniston and then Idris Elba right behind her campaign. And I thought, this is really wonderful. The Smart Water people understand how powerful his brand is, how much people like him. And what's really cool about him is he is beloved by everyone. Black people, white people, Asian people, gay, straight, men love him, women love him, young, old, all alike. Like, he is really universally beloved, not only because he is, easy on the eyes, but he's so talented. And he's said to be very charming, and I witnessed it myself. Charming. Cousin! True story. And not posh. And like, we think because he's British that he's posh. No, he is like a regular dude. What's up? How you doing? Right. Come on, Kim, give us a hug. True story. I wasn't going to even tell that story. It started out with me talking about your wealthy spirit and your abundance and what are you attracting. And then it went to Miss Charmaine suggesting a vision board party. Maybe we will do that, cousin. Maybe we will do that, but only if we can talk about aligning our energy to what we really, really want. Because after that, after that picture and my therapist explaining to me, like, you don't want this, I took that off my board because that's not the energy I wanted in a mate. I want someone to walk side by side with me, not someone who I'm going to drive the relationship. And even if we never do a vision board party, as you're doing that, because it's the perfect thing to do, especially at the top of the year. If you've done a vision board already, or if you're thinking about doing one, really take a look at the images you're putting out. Really take a look and really align with the energy of what you really want to call in, what you truly deserve, what you're supposed to have. By birthright, you're supposed to have everything that you desire and more in a super powerful, super wonderful way. That is my wish and my dream and my love that I send to each and every one of you. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I promise you I was only going to talk for like 9 minutes because I had a long day. And like I said, my friend's puppy just passed away. And so I want to, go console him a little bit. What did he smell like? He smelled like manly man with quality cologne. I don't remember what the scent was. I couldn't even it was so much to take in. I couldn't take it all in. He just smelled like testosterone and good cologne. Did I just say that? Testosterone and good cologne. I'm going to leave you with that tonight. He was so charming and so wonderful and remains really one of my favorites, not only because of his talent, not only because he's easy on the eyes, but because he really is charming. And I hear he is kind to everyone that he meets. And that's what really makes him handsome and desirable. Okay? Testosterone and good cologne. That's all you really want in a good man. Testosterone and good cologne. I'm going to leave you all with that. I'm glad you enjoyed the story. I had a great time with you all tonight. Enjoy your Friday. I will come back tomorrow and tell the story of the audition that I had with, I'll just say, a chocolatey, handsome icon who I also could not get close enough to see if he smelled good, but he looked like he smelled good. He looks like he smells good, and he is holding up very well. Or as my friend would say, he is very well preserved. Wait till you hear who I was with in the audition room yesterday. It will make you smile. Yes, I am very silly, and I love being silly. Thank you, Miss Crystal. It's one of my favorite compliments. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Catch that. All right, everybody, have a wonderful evening. Share this with friends if you found this funny or helpful. Like I said, don't forget, check out the Shelley Campbell Wealthy Spirit book. It is daily affirmations for financial stress reduction. I learn from all around me and grow wiser, richer, happier every single day. It started out with this. It ended up with some cousin. And I'm ending with a whole lot of love for each and every one of you. Nighty night. Bye.